WOCA. Ocala.
All right, 5 minutes after 10 o'clock, the last segment, in a way, dovetails with this segment because in the last segment, we were talking about some job opportunities, and, you really could get a job if you had the right education. And you don't get the education unless you have a teacher, and teaching is a job. So you see how it all comes together? How it all comes together?
Very
Jason
much so.
Guinness is on the phone. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. He's the campus college chair for the College of Education, for the University of Phoenix here in the Central Florida area, which is kind of cool. This is a good time to be a teacher. It's according to a survey. He wants to tell us about that survey and perhaps pique your interest if you have always wanted to be a teacher, or maybe you are, or maybe you moved here and you've got a teaching certificate and you want to get a job, or you need to go back to school. I think you can do some of these online, right?
Yes.
Some of these learning. Jason, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, Larry. I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. How did I do on your name?
Oh, great. You did great.
A hard G. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. Well, thank you. Thank you for being on the other. Where are you calling from?
Orlando.
Orlando. Okay. And exactly how, when it says the University of Phoenix, this is Phoenix, Arizona, right?
Yeah, but we have campuses across the United States.
Okay. And do people attend the campuses in Florida, or do they do this on their computers? How do they do this?
Well, you can do it both ways. I mean, we offer classes at the campus. We have a campus in Orlando, and we have a learning center in Tampa. Or you could do it online.
Oh, okay. And does the University of Phoenix have a specialty that they teach?
Well, no, we have degrees across all career fields.
Oh, okay. So what did the survey reveal regarding teachers?
Well, basically, we conducted a survey with over 1,000 participants, and 93% of Florida teachers are satisfied with their profession, with teaching, and that's amazing, Larry. 93%. That's tops across all industries.
Yeah. I one time I thought I might like to be a teacher. I would have been a horrible teacher, though. I don't know. I went back and forth. Do I want to be an urban teacher? Do I want a rural teacher? You know?
Yeah, you would have been great if you would have gotten your degree from University of Phoenix, Larry.
I think it's really amazing that you were a federal agent for the Department of Justice, and then you gave that up to become a teacher yourself.
Well, yeah. I mean, my heart has always been in public service. I've always wanted to make a change in society, to make a positive impact. And so I started as a federal agent for the Department of Justice. But I had an aha moment when one of my coworkers, whose family works in education, she told me, Jason, you would make an awesome educator. And so I started thinking, hey, maybe I could make a bigger impact in the classroom. And so I did. And again, I'm not alone. I mean, Florida, there's 37% of new teachers in Florida are career changers.
Isn't that amazing?
I bet you the girls love you. I just looked at your picture. You're a good-looking guy.
Thank you, Larry.
You got a lot of crushes from the girls, right?
Is there a particular age group now that are switching careers to become teachers?
Well, no, not really. I mean, we're seeing people across the board of all ages coming into education. And what's great about it is, again, it's the job satisfaction. It's seeing your hard work every day through student growth and through student achievement. It's an amazing career.
What grade do you teach?
Well, no. Now I'm with University of Phoenix, but I taught 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Oh, you did? Oh my gosh, that's the transition years. Those are the years we stop being children and start becoming adults, right?
Those are the fun years, Larry.
Yeah, that's true too. Fun years too. So, and is that something? Let's say it won't be me, but let's say somebody else wants to be a teacher. And I never knew how this works. Does a teacher study specifically for an age group, or once you get your teacher's degree, you could teach any grade?
Well, pretty much it's divided between elementary and secondary. So you could get a degree specifically in elementary education, or you could get a degree for secondary, specializing in in a subject such as math, such as science, and we have a high need for those specific subjects.
Can you get a degree totally online, or do you also have to be in the classroom, in the physical classroom itself?
Well, yeah, regardless of if it's online or at the campus, yes, you have to go into the classroom, you have to do student teaching.
And how long does that last?
Well, we have 2 semesters. Normally it's 2 semesters, but throughout the degree, you also have to do, there's assignments where you go and observe in the classrooms and where you work with supervising teachers at the schools.
So if somebody in our listening audience, primarily here in Marion County, if they're listening, they want to get the degree or get the certificate so they can be a teacher, how much time would pass if they just start today? How long before they're in the classroom teaching?
Well, it depends on what path they take. If it's a career changer and they have a bachelor's degree already, we have our University of Phoenix alternative certification programs, and that's 8 courses, 7 courses for elementary, 8 courses for secondary, and each course runs 5 weeks. So I guess do the calculation there. But if it's somebody coming without any higher education, right, with no bachelor's degree, no credits, it'll probably take like 4 years.
If a person applies to your school and they enroll in these courses to become a teacher, do you do background screenings first so as not to waste your time in case they're bad guys?
Yeah, absolutely. We do fingerprinting and we do background checks.
Oh, that's marvelous.
So how is
Actually, it's through the districts.
So what is how does it look as far as opportunities? Are there a lot of openings right now? Do we have a shortage of teachers?
Well, right now, yes, Larry, we have a shortage of teachers across the country, but particularly in Florida, we're going to need thousands of new teachers per year for the next 10 years. And the problem is the shortage occurs when Florida universities only could produce around 5,000 teachers per year. So we have a big deficit there. And then that's where alternative certification programs come into play, such as the one that the University of Phoenix offers.
Oh, really?
Which is basically it's designed to transition people in other careers with no prior teaching experience into education and for them to get their professional certificate.
And right after the first of the year, the Marion County Public Schools put out a call for more teachers because they said there is a teacher shortage. So if anybody wants to know more about that for in our area, they need to contact the Marion County Education Foundation and ask for Kevin Christian, and he'll be able to direct them.
There you go. A little bit of local information.
Yeah.
So let me get your information, Jason, so that we can direct people to the Phoenix website, I guess. Is that the best place to go?
Yeah, absolutely. It's www.phoenix.edu. Also, people could go to the Florida Department of Education website. I believe that was fldoe.edu or .org. I'm not sure. But their website is a great place to go and see how to become a teacher.
Okay. I see a phone call coming in. Let me squeeze in a phone call real quickly before we say goodbye to Jason. Good morning. Thank you for calling and for waiting. You're on the air with Jason Guinness.
Yes, thanks for taking the call. Real quick, if you've been going to another school out of state, can you transfer credits to your school?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if the university you've been going to is accredited, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you for the call.
You're welcome.
I'm sure a lot of people were wondering that. As always, we record these interviews, and so this one will be up online as well by 2 o'clock this afternoon. It'll be on Facebook and on the WOCA YouTube channel. And the only reason I mentioned that, in some of these, it makes sense to share them with somebody else because maybe you're not a candidate for a teacher, but somebody you know might be. And you never know. You might think they're happy with their job, but they've always wanted to be a teacher.
Exactly.
That's what it sounded like Jason went through as well.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, thank you for being on the air with us today.
Thank you, Larry. It's been great.
All right. We will take a little break. We'll be right back.
weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. Wednesday will be a warm one with partial sunshine and a high of 83 to 87. Partly cloudy and mild winds tonight, low 62 to 66. Thursday, more clouds and sun and warm, high 81 to 85. For Friday, mostly cloudy with a shower or two, highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Are you in need of custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At LTS, screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call, or check us out on the web at shoplts.com. Remember the name, LTS.
Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. No need to get your ears in a tangle just because your spine is in decay. Acupuncture can help degenerative disc and spinal disease, so call today so you can get back to hippity hoppiting right away. Call me, Dr. Erica Olstein with A Better You Healthcare to feel better today at 352-615-5566. That's 352-615-5566. And visit us at abetteryouhealthcare.com.
Robin, let's try a little plant trivia. Name this nursery. It's a not-for-profit, and it teaches growing and caring for plants to their students.
Oh, that's easy. Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? It's a nursery conveniently located between Ocala and Bellevue.
Again, it's Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? A nursery with a wide variety of just what you need or want at the most reasonable prices.
Kenny's Place, of course.
Kenny's Place at 7677 Southeast 41st Court. Give them a call at 867-1213. It's a caring place for people and plants. It's Kenny's Place.
WWWCA,
Ocala's Got Talent, happening in May, but if you want to get in on the running, you need to apply. The dates are March 12th, 19th, and 26th from 10 to 6 p.m. each day, and the location is at Mojo's on Southwest 17th Street. Do you have what it takes to shine and stand out in what you do? Well, there's only one first place winner for Ocala's Got Talent, and it could be you. Audition fee is just $25, and spectator fee is $5. This helps the Heart of Florida Youth Ranch. Questions, call 352-595-7100.
Plans for lunch Sunday?
Moms and dads have a quality time lunch date with your little one.
Honey Baked Ham and Cafe is going to help.
Each Sunday through Mother's Day, bring your child under 10 to Honey Baked Ham at 2709 Southwest 27th Avenue in Ocala between Best Buy and Regal Cinema.
Your child's meal is free with paying adults. Eat it only.
Honey Baked Ham and Cafe serves only the highest quality food and provides a clean, quiet environment so you can enjoy your time together.
For more information, call 861-0011.
Cookies, 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 cookies. We go cookie eating cookies.
When you want something special and fun for any occasion, get cookies. King Cookie in the Paddock Mall in Ocala will make a delicious, fun-filled delight just for you. So next time you're in the mall, stop by King Cookie or call 352-237-2557. KingCookieOcala.com. Customized cookies, cakes, and more. King Cookie.
Eating cookies. We're so happy eating cookies. Cookies! WOCA.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
Minutes after 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. You don't need me to tell you one of the scariest words you ever will hear is the word cancer. If you are told you have cancer, if you are told a loved one has cancer, either way, it is a scary word. Stacy Hurt got that word when she was 44 years old, according to my notes. Hope I'm right about this. It says here she's an athlete, but she was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer on her 44th birthday. She's an aspiring author. And Dr. Vincent Reyes is on the phone as well. I believe Dr. Reyes has been with us before. Am I right? Dr. Reyes is an oncologist specializing in advanced colorectal cancer. March is National Colon Cancer Awareness Month. So let's say good morning to Dr. Vincent Reyes and Stacy Hurt. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Larry and Robin. Nice to talk to you again. Good morning.
Thank you. Both you're both very low. If I could ask you to speak a little bit louder.
Sure. Can you hear us now?
Yeah. Stace?
Better?
Oh, there you go. And Stacy, where are you calling from?
We are here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we're here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I've partnered with Genentech today during Colon Cancer Awareness Month to get my story out in the hopes to help others know the signs and symptoms of colon cancer, know their risk factors, take charge of their health, and if necessary, get screened for colorectal cancer.
Okay, how are you doing right now? I mean, that's pretty serious, stage 4.
Well, like you said, it's about the scariest thing that you could hear, and it's worse when you hear it on your 44th birthday, which was the case with me. And stage 4 means that the cancer was in my rectum, liver, lungs, and lymph nodes. And,
wow. Were you surprised, or did you have any signs at all?
I was shocked. I did have symptoms of abdominal pain, rectal bleeding, and some cramping, but being the fact that, I'm a non-smoker and I had just worked out the day before my colonoscopy, I thought it was like irritable bowel syndrome or something like that, or internal hemorrhoids. I was never expecting stage 4 cancer, not at all.
Are you free of cancer now?
After 18 months of chemotherapy, radiation, 2 back-to-back surgeries, I just found out 2 weeks ago that I am disease-free.
Oh, my goodness. Isn't that wonderful? That is so awesome. So I don't mean to be too personal, but how many years passed since your 44th birthday? How long did you live with it?
Wait a minute.
No, don't ask that one. Don't.
No, it's been 18 months, so I will be 46.
Okay, so you beat it pretty quick. That's really good. I mean, and another really personal question: the surgery you mentioned, did you lose a large portion of your digestive tract?
No, my tumor was low in more towards my rectum, so my resection was fairly small, all things considered. I do hear about patients, taking out like 12 feet of their colon, et cetera. That was not the case with me because of where my tumor was located. So, my resection has not interrupted my daily life so much.
Wow.
And doctor, does age play a factor in this? Because sometimes we hear that it's the older people that get this type of thing, and not the younger ones like Stacy.
You're absolutely right, Robin. We know that 1 in 20 people will develop colon cancer throughout their whole life. We also know now through a new study that 1 in 7 will be diagnosed before the age of 50. And of those people, they're more advanced, they're more aggressive, much like Stacy's case. And that's why we need to be hypervigilant about the symptoms that they have. The more you wait, the longer it takes you to see a doctor, the worse off you'll be, and the more spread the cancer will be. The minute you see a symptom like blood in your stool, you get abdominal pain, you have weight loss, and each symptom is personalized to each individual. But if you have those symptoms, you have to seek your doctor right away to see, to make sure you don't get this horrible word that Larry absolutely is correct about. Cancer just resonates throughout everyone. It's an intimate diagnosis. It's something that just takes on a whole new life into your system. So the faster you take care of this, the better off for you is.
Talk to us. We hear public service announcements all the time about getting screened, even if you don't have any symptoms. Stacy, I'm guessing you didn't do that, right? You didn't go to the doctor until you had an issue, like had symptoms?
Yes, that's correct. My symptoms were occurring for several months. I would say probably 6 months or even more. But being the fact I have 2 young sons, and they're 12 and 10. My 10-year-old is severely disabled with multiple special needs. So I was busy caring for him. I was working outside the home, and my symptoms were more of a nuisance than anything else. It was just one of those like,
wow, you're a strong woman. That's why a guy would have been on his back. Oh my God!
That's hilarious.
I'm bleeding from my rectum. I gotta go to the hospital.
Not me, man. It was just another day.
I hear you.
Right.
I can hear it in your voice. I feel like I know you, and I know ladies like you who are so strong. I'm sitting next to one right here.
Well, that's mothers, we're the glue. I'm the glue in the family. If I go down, everybody goes down. So
exactly.
So honestly, I just ignored the symptoms, and they started interrupting my life, and that's when I went to the doctor.
Wow.
And,
wow.
That was just, coulda, shoulda, woulda. I would have obviously gone much sooner, and as Dr. Reyes said, the earlier you intervene, the better. And that's what we're trying to get people to know today: is do not self-diagnose, do not ignore signs and symptoms. Go to your doctor.
So, doctor, if you could go back in time to Stacy's life and convince her to take one of those colorectal exams that you guys do, is it possible that you would have found a little polyp, just cut it off, and that would have been it? She would have never had this whole thing?
Well, the first thing I want to add, Larry, is I agree with you 100% that men tend to be a little more dramatic, like myself, for any type of problem. So whenever I get sick, I think I have the Ebola virus. So I agree with 100% there. And secondly, for Stacy, if I go back in time, if she happened to have a colonoscopy, absolutely. You can find things like polyps, which can be precancerous. That can be easily taken care of by just snaring them with the colonoscopy, and that's curative. And watchful waiting and surveillance is very important in those people. And if you can get people to be seen by their doctor and get these colonoscopies, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And in this case, absolutely. If you go back in time, I would say things would be a lot different for Stacy.
Well, I think the story that Stacy just told, in addition to the message that Dr. Reyes is giving, is going to get people to get that exam, and maybe 2 or 3 years from now, there won't be some bad news for somebody. Instead, they'll just say, oh, yeah, 3 years ago I had a polyp removed. That'll be the whole story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, absolutely. That the whole thing with colon cancer is know your risk factors. If you do have family history, absolutely talk to your doctor about getting screened no matter what age you are. And, in the case of colon cancer, you want to be avoiding alcohol, not smoking, maintaining a healthy weight, eating a diet high in fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, but that's you. I mean, this was you even before, right?
Well, it was, and the doctors all told me I had a case of bad luck. So if I hear bad luck one more time, I'm gonna lose it. But you know what?
You should go to Vegas because you've used it up. All your bad luck is gone.
I'm telling you, Larry, I'm due. But honestly, the fact you can't really question what happens in life. It's just the way that you handle the situation. And in my case, it happened. It was fortunate that I was an athlete and that I was in the good shape that I was, because it has boded me very well in my fight. I've had 28 rounds of chemotherapy, and I could tell you can't see me, but probably if you did, you wouldn't even guess that I'm sick. So
I can hear you. You sound bright. I mean, you sound like everything's going good. So it says here you're an aspiring author. Are you going to write about this?
Several people have told me I need to write a book.
You should.
Thank you. I got a small situation right now, but once I get through a little bit more, I would really, like to write a book. And again, just to help others.
Absolutely. Well, you're doing it. That's what you're doing right now with this interview and this radio tour you're doing. Dr. Vincent Reyes and Stacy Hurt, thank you both for what you're doing. You're making the world a better place. Do you want to leave us with a website?
Yeah, thanks, Larry. If your listeners can go to colorectalcancer.org to get more information. And if just one person goes on our website and just checks it out, we made all the difference.
There you go.
And
Stacy said stacyhurt.net. Is that right?
Yes, it's my mission in life just to help others with what I've been through. So, I just put it out there and keep it real, and that's where my story is. Yes, thank you.
stacyhurt.net. I'm typing it in right now. I want to see what you look like. Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah, you are an attractive lady. Well, thank you for being on the air with us. That was fun. And
thanks, Larry.
And I'm so glad you're doing well, Stacy. Congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you so much. Me too. We're going to keep on trucking. Thank you.
All right, we'll take a little break and we'll be right back. The news, by the way, is already in progress.
After his home state Republican primary win, Hillary Clinton took 4 states, Donald Trump 3, including Florida, the home state of Marco Rubio, who has suspended his White House bid. And the hunt for 2 suspects continues after a Belgian raid linked to the deadly Paris attacks back in November. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Ace is a place with the helpful hardware, folks.
My daughter's a good gymnast because she practices a lot. Against the wall. We needed to paint. So I talked to Jen at Ace.
I told Dana when it comes to durable paint that really stands up to kids, you can't beat our best, Valspar Optimus.
Ace is a place that helps with beautiful walls and perfect handstands.
Now through Monday, buy a gallon of Valspar Optimus and get one free. Only at Ace, the helpful place. Limit 2 free gallons per household, which must be of equal or lesser value. Prices may vary while supplies last. Store stock only. See participating stores for details.
Without automatic cloud backup, everything on your computer is at risk from hackers.